this conversation.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have you 3-0 in battle rap. I have you 2-0 on RBE. I have you 1-0 on URL. I think for your counterparts, the 40 cows of the world, Jay Mills, Jax, Joe Budden, shout out to all those brothers. But I anoint you as the best. If you want to go underground, do industry, do it. If you want to go in that bag, that's come over here and has flourished and has given us dope material. In my opinion.
Yo, oh shit, I respect that. I respect that, and I accept that. I think
right.
Shout out to all the pioneers and niggas who merged the cultures or whatever. Or was the sacrifices. Yeah, but I'm definitely him. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jag. Jag is also.
Do you and Jag gotta see each other sometime? Do you think? At some point?
No, we gotta form an alliance.
It's a battle rap. What you mean alliance? We don't do no teams over here.
Shit, y'all.
Okay, you're right. I don't like teams though. I don't like teams.
No. I feel you, but as the minority, it's almost better if we have some form of allegiance to one another and, you know, help each other out, because we always gonna be the underdogs when we facing battle niggas.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just keeping it real. It's their culture. It's like if they come over to our shit, they may not be as privy to the hip hop side of shit, and you know, but a lot of niggas can get in the studio and do their shit, but maybe we had more traction on the hip hop side, and they got way more traction on the battle side, on this side, you know. So it is what it is. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I'm going against the battle niggas, I know the energy. The battle motherfuckers is on the battle side, nigga, and I know the energy. I see it. I see it.
Right.
It's a bias in the culture.
Yeah. You're not one of us. Like Abraham said, they look at you out.
They're gonna let you know you're not one of us.
Right, you're not one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let me ask you this: what made you, if you could take us back, what made you decide to come to battle rap? Though I know it's always been inside you, of course. Right. But what made you decide to take the transition? Besides the bread, I'm pretty sure the bread is lovely, but besides that and everything, what made you decide to do
that? For one, I looked at it as legacy.
Legacy.
And I looked at it as you have to have the diversity as a masterful being, not even just as a rapper or as a battle rapper. If you a nigga who claim you a masterful type nigga, well, okay, there go battle rap right there, nigga. What you gonna do? You gonna stay out of there because you know it's smoke over there, and them niggas is dogs over there, and they animalistic and they fight dirty. So you gonna stay away from that. So you gonna ride around. You gonna ride through the suburbs. Your whole So I just, you know, I wanted to make that a part of my adversity, my challenge, and then also my fans always ask me to go in the battle arena and see what I could do.
Right.
So, you know, when the opportunity presented itself, I was already in the culture. Mind you, I took Puff to Summer Madness. Puff merged with Smack. Ciroc was sponsoring a lot of the stuff. So you know, that was a thing that I had, telling Puff when we was in Spain, we gotta go to Summer Madness because two of your Harlem, your young Harlem niggas, Lux and Mook, I'm like, they are making their return, and you gotta go, you gotta go know what that's about, Puff, because these is your people. You know what I'm saying? So I was already in the culture, so it wasn't really much standing in the way of that happening. Just like business conversations, and then eventually it became a thing.
So B-Dot was originally the person you were supposed to battle, right?
No.
Before the Headlights battle, who was it?
It was Daylight.
Daylight, pardon me. Daylight first, pardon me. It was Daylight first, right, and everything like that. How disappointing were you that you didn't get Daylight at first and then enter Headlights? You got to change material, and now you got to...
I wasn't real disappointed because I was still excited for my first battle no matter what.
No matter what.
I felt a little slighted because as cool as ARP is, he also could be an asshole too.
I agree with that. Well, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
I got stories. That's my
like
guy.
like ARP, because now listen, it takes you to be an asshole and a jerk sometime to be a really good businessman. Because everything ain't about friendships and favors, man. So ARP called me and was like, all right, so look, here's the situation, right? And this nigga talked to me like, bro, I would have took this shit as sheer ultimate fucking disrespect, right?
Right.
But this nigga he got the gift of the gab, right? But this nigga cold, bro. He called me, this is what he said, bro. He said, look, okay, here's the situation, okay? I'm not rocking with Daylight, okay? Because I can't trust him at this point. I can't put that all on the line. I got too much riding on this. So here's what it is, okay? We got head ice for you, all right? Now, you could either take this or send me the money back. I'm going to give you 10 minutes and you call me back and tell me what you think. He hung up.
Wow. Yo, man.
Yo, bro, when that nigga said that shit, bro, I was heated. He's like, look, I'm going to give you 30 minutes. I'm going to call you back. Let me know in 30. I'm like, 30 minutes? So, mind you, it's like a week before the battle. So, you know, a little over a week. So, I didn't have much prep time, but then I also looked at it like with great adversity and great challenge, you know, it comes great resilience. Like I could look at this in a negative way, or I could say, fuck it, man. And let's see if I could persevere through this moment. So I said, fuck it. And I went out there nervous, not fully prepared, and I still did my thing.
Wow.
Went against a legend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga who's so poised and charismatic on the stage. You know,
Lonely Lux looks up to Head Ice.
Man, everybody look up to Head Ice. If you a battle rapper and you don't look up to Head Ice, then you just shallow, because his mannerisms, his stage persona, yo, the whole way he put it together is classic in itself. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, every time he step on the stage, it's a win, because he just that wolf shit.
OG battle rap,
got,
you know what I mean?
That OG, he got that hood OG nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he talked, the way he talked, he's son. Every time he talk, he's sonning you. I love everything about his character, man.
Right.
I would love to see Head Ice link up with 50 and get a roll on Power or one of them shits.
Wow, you took it there.
Yeah. Because I be thinking further than what these niggas be thinking. And I be like, you know, y'all niggas put y'all life into battle rap, and y'all made that a world where y'all don't want to let nobody in. But you got to realize, when you don't let nobody in, you also don't let yourself out. You know what I'm saying? I could see Head Ice on Power and killing it. Can you imagine his character on one?
Yeah, I see it. Split talk, the split Harlem talk. I can see that. Yeah,
all that shit, man.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I that's how much I appreciate his character. If when I do my TV and my film shit, I'm coming to get a lot of these niggas because they already ready. They practice on stage day after day after day.
Good point.
Yeah.
The Daylight battle. Talk to me, man. That's another battle. I thought Daylight was gonna beat you though, but I was wrong about that, sir.
Yeah, man. The Daylight battle. It was a very interesting battle. I think I realized the moment in the battle when I had it, and that was mid-second round.
Wait, mid-second, okay.
Yeah, mid-second round, I was like, oh shit, I got this motherfucker. Because Daylight might not ever admit this, you know what I'm saying? And I love Daylight, but Daylight switched his rounds around for me. Switched his rounds. And if anybody want to go back and revisit that, Daylight's third round was his first round. He switched it. So
Why do you think he did that?
because my first round, because I'm an inexperienced battler.
Right.
And so I didn't even understand at the time the nuance of building up. So my first round, way too intricate, way too elaborate, way too scientific. That should have been my third round. And I come out the gate. So he was like, as a genius battle rapper.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It was watching.
No, this is daylight. No, this is daylight thing. No, this is light thing. As a as a genius battle rapper that daylight is, right? He was like able to switch his third and his first and edge me in the first. Because I got the second and the third.
Yeah, second and third, yeah. He got the first, second, yeah. That's a fact.
So he was smart because he was like, he got that shit that I said. The people didn't get it. He was like, oh shit, this nigga coming like that? Fuck that. I can't have him win the first. I can't have that. That's not gonna look good.
It's not gonna look good. No, it's not.
So he switched it. And then his problem was he stumbled in his second because he switched his material. So now he threw his rhythm off a little bit. He stumbled in his second early and gave me the momentum. Because I had a monster second.
Yeah, do you think your second was the best round of the battle, the whole battle?
I think it got the greatest reaction. I think it got the most memorable moments. Like when I see the clips online, it's a lot of that second round. I'm saying some shit. What you think? Third round?
I'm on second.
Yeah, a lot of people
I'm on second.
A lot of people go with second. All my seconds so far have been
second against DNA.
Yeah, all my seconds, and that's what I'm saying about being an inexperienced battle rapper to a degree, and me still learning and still figuring it out. Like right now, here's one thing I know: my second rounds is hot. They hot.
They stay hot.
They hot. Yeah.
The DNA battle, though, I know you didn't really want to do the battle at first and everything like that. Are you happy? Hindsight now, you happy you did the battle?
Oh, for sure. Because I got a lot of respect for DNA. I just was like, you could just say I was being arrogant. I was just being arrogant. I was just like, oh, nigga, I ain't thinking about you.
60% talk. 60% talk. You were doing.
Yeah, I was just kind of sunning them online and shit, really, I was just, if you think about it, I really was just building a promo.
Yes, y'all were. Both of you niggas were building a promo hard.
We was building a promo. I didn't want to battle him though, because I didn't feel like he was going to say anything to me that I would look back at and feel like was legendary. And that's why I didn't want to battle DNA. I was being real serious because I'm being like real serious about my legacy, like on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to be bougie and shit, but like I want shit to be classic. I don't want to.
They had a fire battle though.
No. Of course, we had a fire battle, but you got to realize what happened in the time frame.
Gotcha.
I didn't take the battle when they first offered it to me.
Right. That's true. That is true.
Guess what?
ARP
offered me the battle. Yeah. So it was a year later, and what did happen to DNA in that time? He transitioned his talk. He grew.
He even said in the battle that this battle was supposed to be on Rare Breed Entertainment.
Right, but he elevated his subject matter.
Right, yeah.
He got off of just all the gun bars and all the shit, and DNA started talking to niggas. That's when everybody was like, nah, you gotta see DNA now. He talking to niggas. So, that became I feel like much like Ryan Garcia, he talked his way into that fight. He earned that fight like on his own merit. And I had to fight him because the public wasn't letting me say, nah. They was like, nah, nigga, you dodging him. No. So I was like, all right, I got to jump in there with him. He making the spot hot. I got to get in there.
So for us battle rap fans, right? We look at Ill Will as one of the most quote unquote diverse battle rappers, right? He does
Right.
a mix of a lot of things: freestyles, rebuttals, comical, get serious. He's a multitude of things, right? Is this your toughest match? Oh boy. Oh boy.
You could look at that multiple ways.
Okay.
You could say that maybe this is my toughest match because this is probably the most aggressive person that I'll face. But then you could also say, well, I'm a little bit more cultured now. Mind you, let's remind the world, this is only my 4th battle.
3-0. Yeah,
right?
Yeah, boy.
So you could say that there's more pressure on me now. He has more of an incentive to pick me apart because, oh, you survived these niggas, or you did this, that, and how he feels. So you could say that this is my toughest match. I think Javante said that Ryan Garcia, they asked him, do you think that this would be your toughest fight? And Javante said, yeah. He said, yeah, this would be my toughest fight. You know what I'm saying? Then he sat him down in the 7th, body shot.
Good point though. Good point though.
But it was
good point though.
His toughest fight. I think for me, one thing that I try to keep a focus on is me. I'm not really the type of person who approaches things in a mediocre way. I'm always trying to find my way to that validity where people validate me. And like, so for instance, when I started doing like the radio freestyles, of course I wanted to do something that I felt like would be the most memorable thing.
Okay.
So then people started revering me as one of the best niggas freestyling, right? And that was something you had to earn, because look at all the legends, look at all the people you got, Black Thoughts, right? So that's something that I approached that with a certain, this is me approaching it. I didn't focus on Black Thought. I didn't focus on all the niggas who did the legendary shit before me. I just focused on my legendary goals, right?
Right.
And many will tell you that I've made it into that conversation, at least, even if it's just a conversation. I made it into that space. Most people say that I'm one of the best at doing it. And then when it came to hip hop, me just wanting to be lyrically, this is something I had to put in the work for. So me coming to battle rap, I'm not just feeling like I deserve anything. I'm not feeling like, oh, it's King Los walking on stage. I don't get on the stage and talk no King Los shit. I don't get on there and be like, yeah, multi-million-dollar house, da-da-da. I don't say none of that in battle rap.
You don't know.
Talk about all the cars I've had. I don't talk about having $500,000 in diamonds and jewelry.
Right.
I don't talk about none of that shit on stage. I go there and I get it and I earn it out the fucking mud. I try to be clever. I try to bring my opponent difficulty. And, so I really respect the sport. So me approaching this shit is more from a standpoint of me than it is ever for the person that's standing across from me. That don't mean I don't respect them. That don't mean that I don't think that they have the power that they have. But it's like I never, ever based anything in my life on the people that stood in front of me. I always based it on the nigga in the mirror. And so that's just a me thing. That's just a me thing, bro. That's just me. Fuck it. Hate it or love it, nigga, it got me to where the fuck I'm at.
Right. Do you look at Ill Will as the face of RBE?
I honestly hadn't been paying much attention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's not to downplay him, his achievements, RBE. But when I'm not in battle rap, I'm not really paying a great deal of attention because I do a lot of shit. All right. The Weekend record just came out. The Creepin' remix. That's me. The Party Next Door record just dropped about 2 months before that. That's me. I got a Keisha Cole record about to drop. I did 2 Usher records. Like, I don't want people to, and I'm not using this to be braggadocious. I just don't want people to be like, I don't like that narrative of, oh, y'all niggas only come to battle rap when y'all ain't got nothing going on.
Right. That's the
I don't.
narrative. That is the narrative of battle rap. Yes.
That's the narrative.
Yes.
I'm really fucking with battle rap because I feel like it builds character, it builds tenacity, and I get to be across from the elite, marksman of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Kyrie wanting to play against Kobe, or like I want to play in the arena against the niggas who have the highest skill set, because how else will I know where I stand? You know what I'm saying? So, that's just kind of where I'm at with that. You feel me?
Well, I got Ill Will 2-0 against your counterparts, 40 Cal and Jag.
Man, I mean, I've heard otherwise. I've heard that some people had 40 Cal, Ill Will having like a mediocre kind of performance, and 40 Cal kind of being maybe more awkward for Ill Will to approach. I've heard that narrative out there.
Did you watch the battle?
No. Mm-mm.
So can I ask you a question? So preparation wise,
Yeah.
You haven't watched any Ill Will battles?
No, I not preparation wise, but I watched Ill Will battles before. Like I'm a Ill Will fan. I know Ill Will and how you get down.
And you guys been on cards together. And you guys been on cards.
Yeah. But I watched Ill Will versus Hollow. You know what I'm saying? I watched them because to me it was interesting. When I seen it, I clicked it. Like I'm not the type of nigga who, I don't go to the internet. I don't be like, oh, I'm about to battle Ill Will. Go to the internet. And I don't get down like that. I haven't done that against no nigga I've been going against. And I feel like that could be a handicap for me, because I'm not going watching niggas battles and seeing everything. If I seen something, I seen it. If I didn't, I didn't, and I'm not like going Googling and typing and watching niggas and da-da-da. I ain't doing all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's ill that you can be in battle rap mode and still be in mode to pen stuff and everything and still not lose a beat on both sides.
Until you decorate my house.
But I gotta be honest, I got Ill Will 2-1.
Oh, I mean, I think that
lyrically I got you, but performance wise, I think he had your performance.
Yeah, I think anybody could outperform me.
That's true. Yeah. That's not. Yeah.
I think anybody could outperform me, but so you could outperform a nigga and you could win the room, and then you could lose on cam. So I think niggas got to out rap me, and I think that's why so far I haven't been beaten.
Is that one of the reasons, or is there a multitude of other reasons?
Well, I think no. I think there's a multitude of reasons, right?
Right.
But I think the main reason is that I haven't been outsmarted yet. I haven't been outfoxed. And I think you got to outfox me to a degree, because that's sort of the precedence that I've set with the world. Just like if you're gonna battle with Hitman Holla, everybody know you got to perform. Right, because that nigga, his performance is what his thing is, right? With Cassidy, it's like punchlines. With Conceited, it's like punchlines. Everybody got their things. With Lux, it's like charisma, spunk, the mannerisms, the this, that, and the third. Look at me, King, and all that shit, right? So it's like everybody got their nuances of what makes them great. The thing is, can your angle and your nuances leave a more lasting or devastating impression into the people and how they analyze it when it's all said and done? So far, I've been able to not even have to full out perform.
Right.
So it must be in whatever I'm saying.
I would say that. And I would say this. I think one thing you've done real well, besides the bars, of course, flow and delivery. in battle rap is a must you have to have in this culture of battle rap. And I think you and Jag have done exceptional jobs in that department.
Man, thank you. Because when I look back at it, I don't think that.
No?
When I look back at it, I see where I'm not as fluid in my delivery. So say for instance, like I watch somebody, right? Like Nitty,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Or I watch somebody like Twerk. I think the niggas got master delivery. It's so, ooh, it's like, so it's beyond good, right? And then I look at my shit and I'll be like, oh man, I'll see everywhere that I had a weakness, you know? And I'm like, shit, it make me cringe to watch my battles back.
Really?
Yeah.
So when's the last time you watched you and DNA Daylight?
I watched them one time, never again.
Are you like that with music also when you do music?
Nope, because I'm really good at music. So like when I do my music,
right,
people do so many reviews on my music. My Pound Cake freestyle, for instance, they still doing reviews on my Pound Cake freestyle. So that shit pops up on my feed like, oh, some new kids, first time we heard King Lo, some college kids, whatever. Like, my music has a life form that keeps going. My LA Leakers is probably the most reviewed LA Leakers freestyle in existence. That was 3 years ago. So, you know, my music has its own life. My battle rap, however, there's a lot of clips of my battle rap shit on TikTok. But me going back and watching my battles, nah. I just see a novice, man. I just see, you know, everything that I need to do better. And once I got that and I realized what I need to do better, I don't need to watch it again.
You going 4-0, does what for you? Do you laugh at niggas? Do you laugh at niggas? Be honest. You chuckle at niggas deep down inside. Do you chuckle at niggas?
To a degree, yeah.
I'm not even here full time, but when I come here, I beat you niggas. I go about my business. I might pop out 2 years later.
Yo. Not really like, I ain't really like laugh at niggas.
Right.
But I really like, I think that this number 4 is gonna solidify something more about a life lesson than just me battling Ill Will or Ill Will battling me. I think this is really gonna I think there's gonna be a real life lesson in this. You know, I think three times a charm. 4 times is just like, all right, nigga. Now you showing off. Now you know what I'm saying? So I think
Jordan didn't get past 4 rings. 3 in a row, they gotta retire. Say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that's what I'm saying. Like the 3-peat shit.
Lakers back in 2000s, you know?
Right. So this is really some life lesson shit about like, you know, what's your focus like? What type of being? What type of individual is you? You know what I'm saying? What you made of? You know, it's all that, man. I don't look at it no way. Like, no matter how it turn out, it's gonna be beautiful for me because it's a special moment for me challenging myself and pushing myself. Again, I only live by the merit that I give myself. Like, that's enough for me. I wouldn't care what everybody in the world had to say about me. I know that people in my arena don't go over there and jump into battle rap. And I don't think anybody have had the difficulty of these first 4 people in their first 4 battles than I have. You know what I'm saying? Head Ice, Daylight, DNA, Ill Will. Nigga, if that was somebody starting 5, and like, who would win? Who would win against them niggas? So, you know, I think it just solidifies that maybe I have a place in battle rap. Like, maybe like I'm not just a visitor.
You
Maybe
always be a visitor. You always be a visitor.
well,
They're gonna
well,
look at you as a visitor.
well, it's the thing. If I do, of course I'll be a visitor, right? But maybe I'll get a guest room.
Okay, so what does 3-1 do to you? 3-1.
3-1 is like, all right, nigga, you know, you gotta get your focus up. You know, you let a vet, you know, come in there and show you what this sport is made of. It's the same thing I would do to somebody if they walked over to the side where I'm at and wanted to come jump in the studio.
Is that Sue Surf? Is that Sue Surf? When you were surfing going back and forth? That's what it kind of sounded like to me a little bit.
Yeah, man, it was all about that. But look, this was Surf was saying. Surf was saying, nigga, that's what I want you to do. Because the way Surf saw it was, the greater the adversity, the more merit it would give him. You know, my only disappointment is that Surf didn't give me some smoke back, because when he was saying what he was saying, he was like, nah, nigga, we gonna get on the track, nigga, and I'm gonna walk you. So I was like, oh, Surf, that's what you want? And he was like, yeah, cause nigga, it's you. So if I get to do that to you, then what they gonna say? What the world gonna say? And I said, I get that. Because if I came into battle rap, that's what Surf would do to me. Walk me up and down the motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's supposed to do to me. So that's how I look at it. I look at it like I'm a guest in these niggas' house, and I'm kind of at the mercy of whatever they decide to do in that arena, because they own the arena. They got all the fans cheering for them. Everything is against me. So at the same time, I don't see that as a loss, because look what I did. I came to your neighborhood to fight you in front of your niggas and all your bitches. And when I did get a hit on you, ain't nobody cheer for me. And I said, I don't even need it, nigga. Let's just get it. Fuck it. You dusted me a little bit. I walked back to my hood, but nigga said, hey, you fought though. You fought, nigga. And you went over there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I look at it, bro. I'm not a pessimistic nigga. I don't look at life from an antagonist point of view. I look at everything from a positive perspective, because guess what? We could all be somewhere right now worse. You know what I'm saying?
Does Ill Will's humor bother you worry you at all?
No, not one.
Personality on that stage.
I'm from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore, man. If like first of all, I'm funnier than all them niggas.
But you don't display that too much in your bars too much though, Los.
Yeah, I just haven't grown. I just haven't grown to that point yet.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not really comfortable enough to joke with these niggas. I'm not comfortable enough to joke. You ever been around some niggas and you just wasn't comfortable enough to joke with them yet?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
High school days, college, yes.
I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable enough to joke with him yet. Jokes get you killed. So I'm not joking. Like when Charlie Clips was joking all the time, the one thing I used to wish is that he stopped fucking joking. I'm like, man, Clips, man, get serious. Because when Clips get serious, it's like, oh my good. So like, I'm not just coming in with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming in with the jokes. Let me grow to that. Let me grow to where I could afford to joke. Right now, I can't afford to joke.
Are you sparring with anyone?
No. I've only said maybe a round and a half of my battle to one other human being on planet Earth. And they gave me a nod of approval, and it was random because they called me. I haven't sparred with anybody. I haven't been talking to my battle rap friends and saying, yo, what you think about this? I haven't been saying nothing. I just been, like I said, I've been decorating the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I've been moving into my house, and I've been just, I did the majority of my bars and my rounds in my head.
Your head?
Mm-hmm. I don't even write none of my rap shit. So like I did the majority of everything in my head, and then I made all the edits, like where I felt like shit was weak and I could say it better. I made the edits in my head. And it's just gonna sound crazy, right? This gonna play into Ill Will's into his spoof of me, right?
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Oh, I see it all. I think it's hilarious, but I also think it's a little bit like slightly sadly misguided. to a degree. Because
Do
it's
tell, do
like,
tell, do tell.
it's almost like, you remember in Living Color?
Okay. Classic.
Right. You remember how they used to spoof Mike Tyson?
All the time. Yes, sir.
Okay. I had an hour-long conversation with Mike, right? And I knew so much about him, it blew his mind. He was like, you know, and Mike is very humble. He downplays himself. You know, the definition of humble is to have a lower assessment of oneself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he makes himself really low. He's like, oh, I'm just a nigga. I just, what do I know? I don't know.
He downplays himself, right?
He downplays himself. Oh, you know, I was just full of testosterone, and I just wanted everybody to bow to me and that. And he talks, right? Yeah, I was arrogant. I was, you know, and I knew so much about him, it blew his mind. And I said, you know what, always, because I praised him on his vernacular, right? I said, man, Mike, you are a cunning linguist, man. Your verbal acuity and your ability to put together words is astronomical. I said, you've never gotten credit for that because of the speech impediment, the lisp, right? And in Living Color, particularly used to depict you as a dumb, big, strong guy. And that was the joke. But everybody ran with it and everybody laughed at it.
Facts.
But Mike Tyson is the most articulate athlete of all time. And if anybody goes and does the research, they're going to be mind blown. He said, my style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm Alexander. I'm cut from a different cloth. There's nothing like me. You understand? You understand that this man, bro, and when I quoted his shit and I said, you were on a show and they were trying to play the Floyd Mayweather hatred, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. They were trying to play this in the media as a narrative. Mm-hmm. They were saying Mike Tyson don't like Floyd. Mike Tyson don't like Floyd. You got on an interview and the interviewer was trying to peg you and lure you into a conversation about Floyd, right? And he's looking at me like, yo, this kid is crazy. Like the shit I knew, right? So I said, listen, he asked you, who do you love to watch in boxing? Because he was trying to lure you into saying somebody other than Floyd, right? You said, Mike said, I think Manny Pacquiao is the most sensational fighter, right? The interviewer said, well, just let me throw one thing out there. Floyd Mayweather. And Mike said, you see, that's why you're a neophyte when it comes to the sport of boxing. I said, pause, look up neophyte. Neophyte is a person that's a fucking amateur at something, right? And so the man said, well, why would you say that? Because wouldn't you say Floyd Mayweather is better than Manny Pacquiao? He said, that's not what sensational means. Sensation correlates to feeling. You asked me, who do I like to watch? I like to watch Manny Pacquiao because he's the most sensational. Mean when you see him fight, you get the most feeling from him. I didn't say he was better than Floyd Mayweather, and that's why you're a neophyte, bro. I said, oh my God, right? But I say that to say the running joke was that Mike Tyson was a big, strong, dumb athlete. And so I think a lot of the shit with Will and his projection is like, you really showing me you really don't know much about me. You don't really know much about me. If that's the thing, and because like the shit that he's saying and the shit that he's on the shit, like I'm not even on that. That's not even. I'm not on that shit.
He thinks you look down on the culture.
Nigga, what? And see, that's the dumb shit. Like that's where like, remember when I first came into the game, right? Math was on my heels. Math said, yeah, and these niggas, you niggas coming to the culture, you don't love the culture, you only coming over here because of this, and you niggas taking plates out of people's mouth, right? And I had the return on my investment bar that DNA stole from me and used against another nigga. I said that first to Head Ice. Right? I said I brought Puff to Summer Madness. He threw 10K on stage. Right? I said, so aside from my spot that's been permanently respected, why would I be taking plates out of niggas' mouths and not coming back for my return on the investment? I said that shit. So, you know, looking down on the culture, he's making a false correlation to me. Let's say he thinks that I think ignorant niggas is stupid. Like, he thinks that I'm Sharif. Like, he thinks that I'm Loaded Lux. You get what I mean? Like,
I know you go with that. I know you go with that.
Nigga, I'm ignorant as fuck. I'm ignorant as can be, my nigga.
Right.
I don't even know all this shit, bro. I think he think I'm Lux.
What does that mean when you say that, though? Because people are going to say, what does he mean by that? You think I'm Lux? What does that mean, sir?
You know, Lux is, rather than trying to beat the mind as deep as the African mind, digging the patch and patch and drive the wreath halfway through China to beep and diamond. Man, nigga. Bruh.
Oh, man.
I already know that my intellectual prowess is on a level, but that ain't what I'm basing nothing off of. Like, I don't even think that shit translates in battle rap the same way. So that ain't what I give a fuck about. Like, nigga, I'm not a Pan-African. Like, I think, here's the crazy thing. I think he think that I'm like, you know, B-Dot.
Right, yeah, the B-Dot cloth, right? That cloth, right.
B-Dot is out of Africa. Yo, my nigga. No.
So the Baltimore, nigga.
But not even that, nigga. I got a whole other thing. So this is good. This is good. He's played this thing in his head, and honestly, because I think he's hilarious, and I think the nigga, like, again, I know a whole thing, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. But again, I think he's played too deep into that, and it's like, honestly, I hope that ain't what your material is about. Cause, like, my nigga, I'm ignorant as fuck, bro. I'm from West Baltimore, nigga. I don't give a like, bro. I don't preach like none of that shit.
You're not Sharif.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not Lux, like you said. You're not Sharif. You're not Lux. You're not.
I'm not like B-Dot. I'm not like, yo, the Pan-African, the woman, the bad man. I'm not like none of that shit, nigga.
No explain bars, no self-destruction.
Yeah, bro, my nigga. Like I might tell a nigga some shit that any nigga could tell a nigga if it was just like a nigga doing some shit, but like I'm not as invested on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I'm vegan. I've been vegan 10 years, right? You don't hear me running around telling niggas to be vegan.
Right.
You don't hear me running around like, yo, my brother, you realize that biochemically, when it comes to the chemistry of your body and the telemetry, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you inflamed and snot come. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about what you eat, nigga. Nigga, order a pork sandwich with barbecue sauce and fuck a white bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
Why, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and everybody know I'm on my Aboriginal shit. I'm not no motherfucking African, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all that shit, like, hey, man, cool. It's funny to see, but like all of that, this and this is that, like, my nigga, man, I much rather get ignorant with a nigga. I'm trying to tell you. I much rather get ignorant. Because most intellectual niggas is stupid.
That's true. That's a, yo.
You know what I mean?
Story. That's a true
yo,
story.
3-letter man. I got so, bro, me and Ill Will probably got the same amount of patience for them type of niggas. He not even realizing that. Because you know why? When people don't spend time with you or people like don't be around you, they only know facets of what they see.
Right.
Or like maybe you hear my freestyles, you hear my vocabulary and the shit that I might say. Like if you think somebody get up there and be like, yo, Rappers couldn't last in my trenches. The wrath of my ventures is drafted through the dramatic craft of my sentence. I'm a bastard with endless disasters, sporadic maniac rapper, matched with a chemist, attached with a lip, spectacular swag in my image, a tactical minister, massive afflictions. I had a vision, a prediction, a vast premonition of catching this edition of my last intuition. I grab for precision. I mastered division and master add addition if it clash with decision. Yeah, I'm that nigga. Yes, I'm that nigga. You niggas cannot rap like me in no way, shape, or form. You will never be able to rap like me. But I will never come to battle rap and rap like that. Ever. Nigga. Yes, nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm gonna come and talk as ignorant as you're gonna talk to you. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I'm from West Baltimore, LNG, nigga. I'm about to talk, nigga, food stamps and chitlins, nigga. What is wrong with these niggas? I'm not about to go in there and talk intellectual to non-intellectual niggas anyway. So all that shit, yeah, I'm him. You niggas can never out-rap me, ever in a billion years. That's what I was telling Surf. Shout out to Surf. That's my little brother. I love him. I want him out of this situation. Yeah, I want him out of this situation. Right. But that's why Surf wanted to rap against me, because the reverence he have, the way he look up to how I rap. You know what I'm saying? Every rap nigga know I rap. Like, if you a rapper, you know King Los the best rap nigga. I don't no nigga out rapping me, man. But that don't got nothing to do with battle rap. Right. Because I don't think battle rap is about who raps the best. I think battle rap is about the nigga who can outsmart the other nigga. And whether that outsmarting is being ignorant, having a great performance, whatever you, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, what you think this is, nigga? You think I'm about to come and preach to you niggas? I give a fuck if you niggas burn in hell with gasoline clothes on. Man, I'm not about to preach to you niggas. Yo, three-letter man. I'm not trying to save the world. I don't give a fuck, man. Right. Yo, I told niggas, niggas was like, yeah, but Los, you a teacher. I said, no, the fuck I'm not, nigga.
You ain't carrying us one, my nigga.
I'm not, yo. I don't give a fuck if you niggas for real. Right. Now, if you niggas is like, yo, Los, we on some shit. We trying to put this. How can we do this? Okay, I got you. What you want to know? Business credit, financial literacy. What you trying to put together? You trying to do your genealogy and find, oh, you sick. Somebody in your family sick. You need to know about biochemistry. You need to know about how you neurologically affected by the foods you eat. Okay, we can go there. But for me to just open my mouth and start volunteering the information that niggas least want to hear in life, bro, I'm not that guy, nigga. Turn up the Young Thug, nigga. Turn up the fucking the Uzi Vert, nigga. I didn't want to nigga. I don't give a. I'm ignorant. I'm way more. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm way more ignorant than them. I promise you. I promise you, bro. I promise you, I'm way more ignorant than them, bro.
But you so removed from that, that lifestyle.
But it's. But as a Baltimore nigga,
it never leaves, right? It never goes away.
Hey, bro, listen. It was my birthday. It was my birthday, bro.
All right.
Couple months ago.
Happy belated birthday.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm at a restaurant, bro. The restaurant, the dinner was $3,000, right? We at a restaurant that's like the most upscale shit you could be at. Bro, I'm on a dance floor with my wife, right? Mm-hmm. We just chilling. I'm like, come on, let's go groove. Man, listen, some nigga said some shit to me, sideline shit. Listen, man. Yo,
he went left. You know what's going left?
Yo, listen.
Right.
Man, look, I mushed this nigga. Listen, my folks come to me. Man, you ain't get it. And don't put your hand. Look, I instantly turned into like. And then I'm like, no, stop it.
Stop it. Chill out, right? Chill out, Los.
I'm like, come here, man. My bad, man. Here, come here. I ain't mean it. But nigga said some out of pocket shit to me.
Right.
And he like had his hand kind of like right here.
You're not doing that.
And I'm
not doing that.
Like, yo, that's like a son move, right? So, but it's like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But everybody, I'm more of what I'm from than where I am.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in Hollywood, all this shit. Yo, I ain't never did a drug in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not influenced by, I've been around all that shit. I'm not influenced by the shit I see. Right. I'm influenced by where I came from and where I don't want to go back to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like the type of nigga who like, because I'm doing this or because I'm in this position that I don't have that attachment or I don't have that connectivity. All my friends is felons. All my closest niggas, they're gonna be with me at the battle. Them niggas is with all the dumb shit. You understand? So these is my niggas. If I say, yo, chill, they not gonna do nothing. So I have that type of influence over niggas who is in that life, you know? So, you know, I'm not very far removed in any regard because the world is dangerous. Shit happen every day in the world. The world don't stop being gangster. That shit always going on. Even, you know, shit happen to rich people. Shit happen to broke people. There ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? You just, if you got money, you might be able to buy some help. You know what I'm saying? But so I always got that idea that things can always be opposite and opposed to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what niggas think, bro. I'm not.
Couple more questions here. Are you hyped for the? How hyped are you for this battle?
I'm getting more and more hyped the closer it gets.
Couple of days, Los.
Want to hear my rounds? Right? Hey, nigga.
What's up, man?
Huh?
Hey, I would love to hear some bars.
Hey, you about to have an exclusive.
Let me ask you this. You and A-Ward, is that something that you would do next?
I would absolutely just destroy that white boy.
Destroy him?
Hey, white boy.
What does that mean, Los?
He don't have the melanocytes to transmute his melanin into sunlight. No, let me stop.
Jesus Lord.
No. I like A-Ward. I think A-Ward is dope as hell. I think he's dope. Just when I see him, I don't see nothing that I fear. I don't see nothing that I'm like, you know, I mean, a lot of this shit I see, I be feeling like, I feel like the people kind of overhype him because he white.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think it's hard for white dudes to come into battle rap culture? They gotta kind of do more than the average brothers and stuff because you gotta split to us. You gotta rap.
I don't think it's hard, and the reason why I don't think it's hard is because we so accepting of other cultures. We accept other people so much. All they got to do is look like us, walk like us, talk like us, and then we gonna be like, oh, you one of us. So I think that he actually has a handicap. I think that if he sounds something like niggas and mimics something like niggas, he gets that type of nigga respect. But man, I need to see A-Ward versus B-Dot.
Well, B-Dot's been kind of on a hiatus. I don't know if you know.
I know, but I'm just saying styles make fights.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? A-Ward versus B-Dot, think about this on the cards, right? A-Ward is a Christian. He's a Caucasian.
Yes.
He everything to begin with a C, right? B-Dot, Pan-African. Right? He's conscious. Right? Nigga. That shit.
You got some hood in him also.
Oh yeah,
you got some hood in him also.
Yeah. You know. He from Pacoima, Peru.
Yeah.
So that contrast would be the battle of the year. Like that would be. Oh, and he's anti-religious. So that would be like B-Dot feels like that religion is what ushered us into slavery. So that whole B-Dot format with A-Ward is a better battle. I think people just want to see me against people that they feel like are lyrically inclined, and I get it.
You got a point.
I get it, but I don't think that that's a great battle. I really don't think that's a great battle. I don't feel like A-Ward would be able to say anything to me that would shake me in any way. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no disrespect to him. Right. I know a lot of people believe in him and think that he's cold.
I think he's cold.
But it's like,
I think he's nice. I think he's like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan too. I think A-Ward is dope. I'm just saying against me versus me, it's like, it can happen, dog. I mean, it can fucking happen. I don't know.
It's not on your radar.
It ain't nowhere on my radar, but it could happen. It could happen though.
Well, look, I ain't gonna hold you too long, man. Can we talk after May 6th, sir?
Yeah,
we can talk about this. I'll make sure I hit you up, man. Look, I appreciate you, King.
Not coming?
Not this time. Watch from the crib. Watch from the crib. Watch from the crib. Watch from the crib this time, man. I was at the last one.
You too busy watching the playoffs, nigga.
Peace and love, my brother. I appreciate you, Los.
All right, 3 letter, man. Another classic one.
You already. Love you, my dude.
All right, love you too, man. Peace.